word, yes, my name is Junior, because I've looked around and in the studio audience tonight, I've noticed that there's one or two of you that don't have West Indian parents, okay? So let me tell you a little bit about myself. When West Indians name their children, they like to give them names which mean something. I've got a nephew called Kamal. His name means light from heaven. A friend of mine is called Eshe, and her name means to have abundant life. And the name Junior means we could not think of anything to call you. So we named her after your daddy. And growing up for me was kind of cool, although the school I went to when I was 5 years old, I was the only black child in the entire school. Now, this wasn't a problem because there was no racism that I could see, although I knew I was different because in assembly, I was the only one that could clap in time. Now, So let me find out something, right? I'm looking around at some people that, as soon as I walked on stage, right, a lot of guys are like, well, she's with me. Guys, no matter what you hear about black men, I cannot pregnate your girlfriend from the stage, okay? So don't worry. I can try, but no, it's good being up here. How you doing? This is good. This is good for me because it's like, you know, to get out of the house and get away from London because I have got to confess, I recently broke up with my girlfriend. Actually, she dumped me, to be honest with you. No, I don't want sympathy. It's sex for free I want, you know. She broke up with me because she found out I was going to present a new program based on her. It's called Can't Cook, Won't Come. And I was trying to be romantic, you know what I mean? And so doing this job, I do travel around a lot because with an act like mine, you can't stay one place too long. I was over. Has anybody ever been out to Dubai? Yeah? Oh, it's a wicked place. I was over there doing some shows, and it's the first time I've seen loads of women wearing that. What's that big black thing that covers them from head to foot? Not me, the other thing. What's that thing? I think it's called a burqa, right? That covers them from head to foot, and the only thing which is exposed to the sun is across their eyes. This is the only part of their body that gets tanned. Do you reckon every time they take a bath, they look like Reader's wives? Just a thought.
This DJ, what do you reckon? The worst in history?
Probably. I think it all hangs in the next song.
Now here's one for the lovers. That's quite a few of you. I shouldn't be surprised. And a half.
And they called it.
He's done it. It's official.
Worst DJ in the world.
I was watching the program last week, right? And you had to go at Garfield's solo.
He started it?
No, I rang my dad in Jamaica, right? That's how upset I was. And I go, Daddy, he had to go. Like, where's the hell I go? It's a Garfield song. let that go on my know. When I see him, I'll go and box him head off his body. So be careful.
David, prove to us you're down with the West Indian brother. Come on, do us a bit of a, say, mash it up, bumper clock. Go on.
No. Don't say the last part. Just say, hey, boy, are you that? Don't come again.
Yeah, boy, are you Dutch?
Can I join your side?
What's that mean?
It's Welsh, David. Mash it up, mash it up.
What does that mean?
Huh?
Hey boy, what does that mean?
Hey, boy, are you that means that you're the one, big it up, go on, scene, Rastafari, Selassie, I wicked every time. Cha, are you that?
It's correct for 3 points.
Because I have to confess, I do like going to the movies, right? Not just for the films, but I just love the trailers, because you always got that guy with that deep-arsed Barry White voice doing the announcements. Every movie is the same guy. It's like, they're a young couple. They met. They fell in love. They were on a boat. It sank. And I need to know, does this guy talk like this all the time? You know, when he's at home talking to his kids, does he go, did you have a good time at school today? If he walks into McDonald's, does he say, I'll have a Big Mac and fries, please? Whenever he's making love to his woman, does he go, I'm coming. Soon.
Let's have a little look at the odds. The fat bloke, of course, he is the even money favourite. The landlady, 3 to 1. 4 to 1 is the vegetarian. He looks like he's in need of a good feed. And the model, the clear outsider, 40 to 1. Can she eat it? And can she keep it down? So, Junior.
I think, to be honest with you, eco-man, because he hasn't eaten all day, and he doesn't know when he's going to get his next food. So he might be, you know, eating and storing, like, gerbil style. I'm going to go with eco-boy.
And how much are your 200 quid? Would you like to
My
stick on?
£200, I'm going to go with £35.
That will get you 140 quid, I think. Jilly.
I'm afraid Junior's quite wrong, because imagine that bit of pastry stuffed up with veg inside. It would either be all sort of, you know, it would be impossible to eat, wouldn't it?
It'd be a little bit stodgy.
He's got to eat
It's like
it.
a wedding reception. The man has not eaten all day. He doesn't know when he's going to eat again. He lives in a tree. Bling is not fashion, right? It's a way of life. The main rule is it's got to be big, it's got to be brash, it's got to be out there. People have got to look at you and say, money, you know what I mean? Making sure you've got sovereigns, rings all over. Basically, you wear and you're riding your entire bank account.
That's pretty bling.
This is probably the ultimate bling vehicle. A bling vehicle will get you from A to B, but you get to B very late. Exactly. You need to be laid back, right? Laid back. You will be laid. Almost. Actually, you can get a deck chair in there. That'd be wicked. People got to know that you got money in your pocket, even if you don't. You can have a car like this and still live with your mum.
Really?
That's the beautiful thing.
And that's still cool?
That's cool because you'll...
Seriously?
Exactly, because you'll let you park your car outside, but you'll also do your laundry. Brothers that I know that would have something like this can't even afford to put the petrol in. They'll have probably a maximum of £7 worth of petrol in at any one time.
Well, that would get it about to there.
There, you have it.
Please, 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 welcome to the stage, the one and only Mr. Junior Simpson!
Hello. That's all the Dutch I know. Good evening. It's nice to be here in Rotterdam on Dutch television. Hello, people. I live in London, which is now the most expensive city in the world. This is true. We finally beat Tokyo. Well, hey. We were going to celebrate, but we couldn't afford it. And I live in a part of London which has got a lot of black people in my neighbourhood. It's a place called Hackney, or as the police call it, target practice. Been there for about 9 years now, and I like it, and I hate it when I have to be away. I was away in Australia last year for a little while. Anybody here been to Australia? No? Oh, you should go. It's very lovely, but it's a bit messed up. I went out there and I was excited about going over there and until I actually found out I was flying from England to Australia on Qantas economy. Because apparently in Australia, they don't know who the hell I am. Kind of annoyed me, but I let it slide. I'm thinking to myself, it's a long flight, let me prepare myself. So I made myself some fruit salad to eat on the plane. I got down to the airport in London and they actually upgraded me to business class. Because at Heathrow, they know who the hell I am. And also I told them I was Lenny Kravitz's uglier brother. Now, I don't know about other airlines, but on Qantas business class, they like to feed you until you shit yourself. I land in Australia, I've forgotten all about my fruit salad. Now, in these times of security alerts and terrorist attacks, they x-ray your luggage, fair enough. But in Adelaide, right, in Australia, they're not looking for knives, guns, or explosives. No, they were looking for fruit. This is true, I didn't know this. I got stopped by quarantine and the woman said to me, "Excuse me, sir, but what do we have here?" So I says, "Okay, you're new at this job. Back home we call this a fruit salad. I've just been on a plane for like a week and a half, but don't worry, I'm going to throw it away because it doesn't taste too nice now." She says, "Well, sir, because you didn't declare it, I'm afraid we're going to have to throw it away for you and charge you a little bit of a fine." So I said, "Okay, no problem. Don't make a brother mad. How much is the fine?" 380 euros. Huh? 300! That's a lot of money!
Jodie Morris came on and explained the trombone celebration. This year, once again, we all went on holiday together. I'm DJing in the clubs, and when I look out across the dance floor, I'm seeing the guys doing this, imitating what I'm doing. So we decided at the end of the night, well, maybe that should be this year's celebration. So out with the trombone and in with a DJ, as like half of them are frustrated DJs anyway.
What's there to be frustrated about being a DJ? You play records, that's all you do. You take a record out of the sleeve, you put it on, put the needle on, chick it, and it gone. Get a job. Hello and welcome to this year's First Cut, and the first of 2 programs showcasing the work of new filmmakers from across the region. They've been able to bring their ideas to life with the help of Carlton Television, Screen West Midlands, Screen South and EM Media. The theme this year has been diversity, with some amazing films from across the regions reflecting its rich diversity. Check out what's coming up. These were two of Russia's top fighter pilots, and today they probably washed windscreens at traffic lights. We're in France at the Paris Air Show. This is where military superpowers get together to show off their fighter jets in the hope that some third world country will deplete their entire savings to buy one. Well, we're so impressed.
We wanted to show such maneuvers that no other aircraft in the world could perform.
And what do you call this maneuver? Well, not so good. Oh, come on, people, let's see that again in slow motion. The pilot slammed the tail of the plane against the ground. Flames erupt. The pilot and the co-pilot decide it's time to bail, and then boom, they're out of there.
I saw the seat leaving the plane, and then when under the parachute, I saw the plane hitting the runway. It just hit the runway, and then next moment it was burning.
Nice sales pitch, guys. What country wants to buy a jet plane that catches on fire? Well, here's the pilot's take on what happened.
I suddenly realized that we were approaching the Earth. I tried to pull the plane out of the maneuver to level it up, but the plane still hit the ground. It was just 1 second after we hit the ground and I saw flames. When I saw flames, I realized that we shall have to eject.
They may not be the world's greatest pilots, but they sure know when to bail out. So my advice is, if ever you're at the party with these guys, when they leave, so do you. I don't care whether this is politically correct or not, but I like a sizable woman, you know what I'm saying? Woman with some, yeah, thank you! I don't know about you, but I feel like preaching now. I need a sizable woman. Give me a woman with some chest. Woman with some belly. Give me a woman with some ass. For too long, women have been complaining about the size of your ass. Baby, if you got a big ass, celebrate that ass. I used to go with a woman whose butt was so big she had to back into the room. You know what I'm saying? No, but I like that because I'm not a small guy. You know what I mean? I need a sizable woman because to me, sex is a contact sport, right? I need a woman that can take a pounding, right? Someone that's built, someone like Renee, Animal Bill's flatmate Renee. Have you seen her? Woo! Or Xena, the warrior princess. Xena, I'm telling you, Xena is so fine. Every time she comes on the telly, so do I. But what I'm saying, ladies, if there's somebody out there that you like, right? Someone that does it for you, someone that can float your boat, okay? Let him know. Especially if he's a black comedian dressed like me. I don't know, right? Because you have to tell us, because we're men, we won't know any other way. The amount of times I've heard women say things like, I don't know how come he doesn't know I fancy him. I'm sure you can see in my eyes. No! We don't see shit, okay? We don't get signals. Our signal is a toothpaste, all right? Listen, most guys are like me. I could have a gorgeous woman, stark naked, walking towards me with Shag Me Now, Junior Simpson, with across her body, and I'll be saying to myself, some lucky bugger's got the same name as me.